region. It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl, kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Me. You gotta be shitting me. What's going on, everybody? Motherfuckers. Welcome to Cumia'S Cucks. Special Thursday episode. Thursday, September 26th. We are fucking doing it, everybody. It's going down. It's going down. We're doing it! It's my favorite drop right now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's the has-been baller, the Lawson's chip dip consumer, the man in black, Mr. I-75, the mud shark himself, the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida, in full effect, waiting on the hurricane. When is it fucking getting here? Let's go, hurricane. Let's fucking go already.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. So, full disclosure, I was not going to do a show today after yesterday's award-winning show. I thought I knocked it out of the fucking park. I'm still getting DMs. I'm still getting messages from everybody. I felt I had nothing to prove after that show I did yesterday and following up with a MLC victory lap. I feel like I didn't have anything to do today. Like I was like, all right, they got enough content over on the memberships. Open up your tabs, by the way. Let's give some memberships. You guys were phenomenal yesterday. We are hitting the goal again. It's happening. And I felt Patreon had enough content this week, including the Nick Swartzen video I put together. I was like, everyone's good on content. They can catch up. They have time to catch up. And then I woke up today. I had a plan. I was going to go to the gym. From the gym, I was going to go to the infrared sauna. Oh, I'm on a health kick. Like I am the quintessential guy of perfection of health right now. I am so in the health groove. It's retarded. My diet's on point. My workout schedule's on point. I am just all in. It's addicting. It's addicting. I ran into a friend of mine on Monday at the gym. They had not seen me in a while. They're like, whoa, lost some pounds, dude. What's up? And I'm like, just taking care of myself, man. Just all see, I had a plan last year. I was like, I'm going to get abs before the summer. And I was calling my shot. I hired a trainer. I got in the gym and I got fucking hurt. I hurt my back really bad, so I couldn't work out. I got really depressed, and I started drinking a lot and eating like shit. So this year, I had a plan. I was like, you know what? I'm going to low-key this shit. I'm not going to call my shots. I'm not going to talk about it. I just started doing the work. Next thing you know, bam! From out of nowhere, I didn't call my shot. I look phenomenal. I look great. And yes, now I'm calling the shot because I'm almost Operation Abs. It's coming. Oh, yeah. Zumock's going to get the six-pack like he had when he was 25. It's coming back, baby. Woo! Get in line, bitches. And I do mean bitches. Anyways, so getting back to what I was saying, I wasn't going to do a show today. and I was going to go to the movies. I want to catch up on the movies. I want to see that Demi Moore movie, The Substance. I heard that's pretty good. And then I want to go see that scary film. What's that fucking scary film that from the producer of Who Gives a Fuck? I wanted to go see Nobody Cares right now. Hey, I got 2 hours to fill, so fucking buckle up. No one else is on. Stuttering John's watching everything I'm doing, by the way. He's scheduling his shows when I go live. He's watching everything I'm doing. Don't lie, John. I know what you're doing, dude. You know the Mud Shark's hot. I'm killing it. And you guys are all copying what I'm doing. You're the reason why you came back to the internet to fight these fucks, because you saw me doing it. You see Steel Toe going up against Anthony now. It's all because of me. You guys are all watching me. All of you are watching me, and you're trying to be me. Right, the Duke? The Mud Shark? Right, Steel Toe? You're trying to be me. You're quote-unquote what Carl calls gay low-cow, and you want to fight back because you saw the success I was having. You saw the numbers. You saw the super chats. You saw the membership. You want to be a part of it. You want to taste. Pave your own way. Come up with your own shit. Next thing you know, you're going to be playing funky motherfucking music in your intros. You're going to try to fake the funk. I'm the funky motherfucker. I may not be the funniest, but I'm the funkiest. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch can suck a dick. So Speak No Evil's the name of the movie. Looks pretty good. I was going to go see that or The Substance. Well, anyways, movie theater's closed. I'm like, all right. It's on a second floor. I'm like, why? My movie theater. I'm like, why are they closing? All right, whatever. Then I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go do an IV drip. Closed. I'm like, then I get these awesome tacos once a week at this little Mexican place by my place. They're phenomenal. The best fucking tacos ever. The people there are so sweet. They can't speak a lick of English, and that's how I want my fucking Mexican food. I don't want you to know any English. I want you to fucking ¿Cómo está? Bien. Gracias. I want to hear all the Spanish I can. Thick accents, and then you cook that food. You Mexicans, I want your food. Mexicans can cook fucking food. I love Mexican culture. They're proud people. They're all about family, and their food is fucking amazing. I'll jerk off the Mexican food. Here's a great story. When I first moved to Los Angeles in 2004, for a girl. Hi, Sarah. How's your lovely family? Huh? And your awesome family. And your stable husband. And your beautiful home. How is that? And your beautiful life. So I moved out there. We broke up, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. So I was bartending at this rib joint in Beverly Hills. It's no longer there. RJ's, Google it if it still exists. And the place was great. I've talked about it. Everyone there was illegal. The front of the house was all Canadians. And they were all comics. That's how I got into comedy. It's Christina Walkinshaw. What's her name? Catherine Van Gooten. Dave Nystro. They were all Canadian servers, and I was a bartender. And the back of the house was all Mexicans. No one had a green card there. It was fantastic. These fucking Mexicans in the back were the best. They bring me in food. At the time, I was driving a Dodge Neon at the time. Fuck yeah, dog. And the brakes went out. I'm like, fuck. I was poor. So I was talking to one of the Mexican guys who knew English, one of the dishwashers. He's like, I fix your brakes, man. I take care of your brakes, man. I go, well, how much? He's like, give me a case of Corona. Corona. That's my Mexican accent. It's fucking great. My impressions are phenomenal. I can only do shit verse characters like Pat Dixon, Rob Saul, and fucking April M. Holt. But when it comes to actual like impressions of people, I'm not good at. Anyways. So he goes, just get a case of Corona. I'm like, all right, cool. So he shows up at 9 a.m. on a Saturday. I buy a case of Corona and lime. I'm a nice guy. He brings 3 of his buddies. They fucking fixed all my brakes. They fixed I had a broken mirror. They fixed that. And then they brought me fucking Mexican food. I'm like, motherfuckers, so I took them out to lunch. Anyways, that's closed. That was closed. I was a fucking long way to get to that. Jesus Christ. Tell a story. We were watching me on MLC yesterday ranting about Pat Dixon and Anthony, and we'll get to it. Trust me. There's a lot of rant left in me. That's not stopping anytime soon. I got a lot to say about those fucks. Oh, by the way, it's time for the Uncle Anthony Show. It's time for the Uncle Anthony Show. Grab a Budweiser. Here we go. It's time. Uncle Anthony, you fucking creep. Look at him making his rounds. I guess he did go on Nick DiPaolo yesterday. Nick DiPaolo's the only guy that's going to have him on anymore with any kind of credibility. So he might not be doing well if he's got to make the rounds. I'm still laughing at the fact that he won a Pat Dixon show. I was thinking more about that because not only is it a slap to the face to Gino, and Gino, if you're watching, you're a bitch, dude. Anthony made you look like a bitch. You remember when you said I couldn't come to Compound when we were at AC because you didn't want to he disrespected you. Anthony doesn't give a fuck about you. You see how he turns on people in a fucking dime. Doesn't he have the balls to fire you to your fucking face? He'll cut you out, man. I love it. So he goes on Pat Dixon show, which is hilarious. By the way, if you're running from something, or if you're in the witness relocation witness relocation. I swear to God, I'm not drinking. I swear to God, I'm fucking sober as shit. May I suggest to you, if you're trying to hide from something or you're trying to just get away, you don't want to be seen, go on Pat Dixon show. It's the best place you can go. If you got the authorities after you, if you're running from the law, if you're, debt collectors, repo man, go to the Pat Dixon show on Rumble. They'll never find you. It's the best place you can go. It's the best advice I can give. Seriously. If I decide to quit one day and disappear, I'm going to the Pat Dixon show. And you'll never see me again. You'll never hear from me again. Because Pat Dixon is a nothing. Pat, are you watching? Because I know you watch everything I do, and you seethe, you get mad. You see me on MLC. You see the super chats. You see the views, and you're like, oh, that could be me. What happened? I'm funnier than Chad. I had a premium blend, and I was on Bob and Tom. I was on the why aren't they having me? Like, I'm Pat Dixon. And then you got to look in the mirror. Then you see your fucking your disgruntled fucking distorted face and your Popeye face, and you're looking at your yellow teeth from all the cigarette smoke and your gray hair, and you realize you're 55 fucking years old, hiding in a basement in Tennessee, no gigs on the calendar, can't get booked anywhere. Oh, it must be sad. Then you got that fucking weirdo Dwight Schultz from The Office as a co-host. You're like, that's a little substance, a little something different. I got a co-host and I'm interesting. No, you're not, Pat. There's nothing interesting about you and there's nothing funny. And I'm a better comedian than you. I'm a better broadcaster. I'm a better personality. I'm a better podcaster. That's a fact. Jack, strike the channel, John. Strike the channel. You stole that from me. Yeah, even though I took it from Bill Murray. Same bat time, same bat channel. You're a fucking genius, John. Where did you come up with same bat time, same bat channel? That's a fact, Jack. We're making fun of you. All of you. Like I said earlier, you go to my Instagram stories right now, Chad Zumock. I'm Boba Fett out there. I don't pair up with any of you fucks. You're all losers. He's a loser. Rob Saul. I'm going on Stuttering John show. Let's check in with those fucks since John's watching right now. Hit the like button. We're at 250 viewers. We broke 600 yesterday. All real. Yeah, so this is from the Hackverse Reddit. From what I understand, they love me over there. Holy shit. Finally, a Reddit page that loves me over at the Hackverse. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here we go. Oh, no, this is Dabblers Anonymous. Or is this Hackverse? Dabblers Anonymous. This was sent to me. So this is our competition, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, Stuttering John took my 2 p.m. time slot. So I want to half hour earlier. Even though I'm killing them in numbers, I'm beating them in views. But this is what we're going up against. This is what you're missing out on. Stuttering John, the world famous Stuttering John, former client of Dante, the pedophile. So let's take a look at Rob Saul and Stuttering John. This is an award-winning pair right here. This is a regular Bo and Luke Duke, a Starsky and Hutch combo, Hardcastle and McCormick. We're looking at them. This is the future of podcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, the anticipation, buckle up. Here we go. Watch what we're missing on Stuttering John these days.
Rob Saul. So anyway, so you have to go to work tonight, and how late do you work for?
You have to go to
I'll
work.
be there till about 2, 3 in the morning.
Do you like that? You know, those hours?
No, not really. I just picked up these days because I had to take the weekend off, and I wanted to make sure I got my hours in. But I just picked them up because they were available. Because I have to take this weekend off because
He's not listening.
going out of state to see my love of my life, Stevie Nicks. Which, by the way, that's what this dog's name is, Stevie Nicks. This is little Stevie Nicks.
Oh, and where is she playing?
Hershey Park, Pennsylvania.
Oh, there you go.
Hello, darkness.
Oh, that was good shit. So that's what you're missing at the world famous Stuttering John show. Oh, John, I know you you bitched out on that Boca gig for $1,000, and I know you don't like me. And I'm an opener. But I'm gonna say this, John. Your show sucks, Stuttering John. Your show stinks. It does. Worldcast broadcaster from the Howard Stern show. Your show sucks. I mean it. That's why you guys are all watching me and copying what I'm doing. I'm the fucking trend center over here. I'm the guy doing it. I'm doing it. Right? We got Doom in the chat. What bipolar mood is Doom in today? Does he like me? Does he hate me? Where are we, Doom? Are we friends? Do you hate me? I don't know. We're doing it. Shout out. Yesterday, I said, sign up to my Patreon. I got some content up there. I'm doing the shark vlogs and everything else. And I want to thank the new Patreon members that signed up yesterday and today. Holy shit, man. This is a record-breaking Patreon this month. We hit every goal known to man. Every goal was hit, and it is great over there. Sign up for as little as $3, all 265. If all 265 people watching signed up for $3 fucking dollars, everything would be great. I wouldn't have to do a goddamn... I would. I like to return content upon payment. Okay. I feel an obligation. I get in a mindset like I'm about to play a basketball game or a football game. Like I'm an athlete preparing. I stretch. I swear to God, I was stretching before the show. I got my mats down over there. Gladwell Ape can back me up. I got my bocce ball or whatever the fuck it is, that big ball where you do abs on. I'm stretching. I'm thinking. I'm in the zone, auto zone. Because I'm prepared, man. I got the content. I got to make the thumbnail. I got the fucking videos. I got the timestamps. I'm ready to do a show. I don't half-ass it. I don't come here to collect super chats. I'm here to provide entertainment, okay? I am a podcaster and a damn good one. Okay, Anthony? You better get used to it. I know you guys have, oh, this is how Chad used to be, and this is the way it should be. It's not that anymore. It's not. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. You guys are the bitches. You're getting exposed. It's called Reverse Jocktober, bitch. But shout out to the new Patreons over here. I want to shout out to Egbert, So Thorough Joe Burrow, who has a great YouTube channel. Go subscribe. He signed up. Peter, not giving out your last name. Sopa. And Jessica. I love when the females sign up. Shout out to the females. Females are far and few between in the shitverse. We got to take care of them. We got to protect them, okay? These females like KB, G-Rob, Doodle, we got to protect them like Kevin Costner protected Whitney Houston, even though he let her fucking drown in a tub, you fucking piece of shit. Protect the ladies. And shout out to the $100 tier, my man Ken Mosca. I called him today. He's like, I got to call you back. I'm busy. I'm like, all right, whatever, Ken. I'm just kidding. Ken's got shit going on. Vinny Cash, who just got back from Vegas, lost $10,000, but that doesn't even fucking put a dent in Vinny Cash. Bring it. Twinkle Ho 99, Stu John, Jared Thompson, the legend. Holy shit, is the legend pissing people off. I love it. Randy P, Anthony, Craig T, Jack, he's back. Took a month off. That's fine. Big Papa, Big R. We lost Anthony. That's fine. That'd be funny if it was Anthony Cumia. Crooklyn Comedy, Lisa Stewart over at Perry Skincare. Hi, Lisa. I'll see you in about a month. I'll be at the Funny Stop coming at the end of October, beginning of November. Deadfool, he was here yesterday, fucking killing it. And my celebrity comedian friend, Mr. Nick Swartzen, is $100 sponsor. Shout out to the whole $100. Crooklyn Comedy's promoting his YouTube page, Crooklyn Comedy, funny New York comic. Follow him on all social media, Crooklyn Comedy. Deadfool, who is the Pied Piper, the Robin Hood, if you will, of the $100 tier, just promoting other YouTube pages. Shout out to Psych Labs. I subscribe to them. And subscribe to Nice Podcast, Not Stupid. They're not a $100 tier, but they were very generous yesterday. Not only on my show, but on MLC. They do good work over there. He has a cool intro to his show. I saw it. I actually DM'd him. I'm like, I need that intro. I need to, if anybody wants to point me in the right direction, I want new intro. I want new everything. We're not going to change Cumia'S Cucks. That's an award-winning song. We love that song. We love it. We get pumped up when it comes on. We rock out at the gym. And you can get it on Patreon. I think I'm going to put the MP3 up there so you can just rock out. Yeah!
It's time for the Cucks.
It's time for Cumia'S Cucks. So subscribe to their YouTube channels. What else are we missing over here? Oh, Perry Skincare. I know Stella got some shit. She said it in the chat. Use the promo code CHAD10, CHAD 10, number 10. Use the promo code and you get 10% off every order. It's all real life shit. Like I said, Nikki Glazer's using that stuff. You know who else is using it? Nick Swartzen. He's on his tour, Toilet Head. I want to go back on tour with Nick. Nick, give me some more dates. I had so much fucking fun with you, man. Your shows are awesome. Your fans are unbelievable, even though they have no clue what Cumia'S Cucks is. That's fine. That's fine. But Nick Swartzen's Toilet Head Tour is live. He's coming to every American city. He's in Kansas City, Lincoln, Nebraska. Shout out to Lincoln, Nebraska. Shout out to Omaha. Omaha. Peyton Manning. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. I got fans there. I got friends there. Shout out to Todd and Tyler, the morning show. Shout out to Colleen at the Funny Bone. Yeah. Loved Omaha. Let me get back to the Funny Bone, COVID. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Oh, great. Now my gym's closed for the day. That's all right. I already went there. Shout out to another contributor. I got a couple of nice donations via Venmo yesterday. You could always Venmo me. You can PayPal me. You can Cash App, all that shit. I got one from Stu John for $20. Loving the show. Says it was the show of the decade. I don't know about that. It's pretty fucking good. Not going to lie about that. And I got a nice another contribution from hold on. From Mike. Mike sent $15 over on the Venmo, so it is very appreciated. Streamlabs, Kiki Bucks, whatever. We're doing it. 282 Venmo check. Yes, EW Robinson. And let's get to the super chats before we dive head first, because look who's back. Back again. Steven's back. Tell a friend. He's back, Gino. Gino, did you lose my number? You like how Gino's being quiet on the Anthony front? I love it. He doesn't know what to do. What's the matter, Gino? Gino, you mad that Steven's giving me $5 memberships? He's gifting them. Are you mad? Are you mad? You can't guilt people into getting a membership to your shit show in hot water? Let it go. Let it go, Chrissy. Let it go, Gino. Compound Media is no more. There's no studio. It's over. He cut you off, Gino. Anthony cut off your allowance, buddy. Hey, buddy. No more allowance for Gino. The greatest job he ever had. Because this motherfucker, this scumbag, is a snake. He went on Pat Dixon's show, too. Oh, insult to injury. How are you going to spin it? How are you going to spin it? You going to have Frankie McDonald on for the millionth time? That joke's getting funnier. It's getting... Where do I sign up? I'm going to get a Gino Bisconte membership. Oh, then I'm going to get a Kiki membership so I can see her talk to her mom that looks like Bob fucking Levy. By the way, that's what Bob Levy said, not me. Listen to me. You listen to me. I do. I quoted your joke, Bob. You said Kiki's mom looks like you. Shout out to Bob Levy. Oh, Gino, look who gifted 5. Oh, my God. It hurts so good. Show me the money. Oh, let's get this party going, baby. I want to roll. Whoa. Bounce. Yeah. Egon. Motherfucking Egon. Looks like I'm about to rap, but I'm not. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm like the guy who gets ready to rap. Here we go. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Fucking Girox. How's that faggot doing? Girox from Quebec. What a shit show that guy is. Thank you, Egon. Thank you for gifting 5. I got a boner. It's Dwight Schrute. Numbnuts, not Schultz. Okay. I never watched the fucking Office, Donnie Spurgtopia. I like the Ricky Gervais Office. I didn't care for the American Office with whatever the fuck his name, Stephen Colbert or whatever the fuck was his name from Anchorman. Played the weather. Who cares? You got the wrong name, not Schultz. I watched The Office. Not perfect. I'm not perfect, and neither is he. Thanks for $5. Understand Rob Saul did Stevie Nicks, the dog, just like the one-winged dove. Sing a song just like she's singing it. Ooh, baby, ooh. Am I doing it? And now the days go by, in tomorrow, yeah. I do like 70 Stevie Nicks. I'm not gonna lie. Rob Saul likes like Chicago. He's always talking about Chicago. I interviewed Chicago. I know the bass player in Chicago. You're fucking lame. I mean, early Chicago's pretty good. They're pretty funky. What's that song? 25 and 624. I'm Ray DeVito singing songs. 70 Stevie's Nicks was boner solidified. Hold on, let me get there. I gotta get a fucking Garrick's fucking ruined me. Let's go. Here we go. I think this is it. Is this it? What the fuck, man? You guys are like, I don't give a shit. Well, I do. I mean, how old is Stevie Nicks? She's got to be in her 70s at this point. Can't believe she's still alive after all the cocaine she did. Here she goes. Young Stevie Nicks.
Who am I keeping you? That you should play the way you feel. Listen carefully to
Fucked everybody in this band. Stevie Nicks fucked everybody in this band. She just passed around Stevie like a whore, like April M. Holt. He was the Stevie Nicks was the April M. Holt of Fleetwood Mac. Mick Fleetwood was Nick Rekieta.
I don't know how it happens when it's raining. It plays only this when the get clean. I like Stevie Nicks. She does cocaine. She does cocaine like I do it. I like Stevie Nicks. I like her. She does cocaine with Mick Fleetwood like I do cocaine with Nick Rekieta. I did cocaine with Lindsey Buckingham.
Grow up, dude. Chad, grow the fuck up. You're 49 years old. Start getting your shit. My shit's together. Everything's together. Everything's perfect. My life's great. Everything is perfect right now. But you got to grow up. Quit doing April M. Holt voices. You're a fucking grown-ass man.
No, yeah, he's a fucking douchebag. He's a dickhead. I used to be on Still the Morning Show, and he was fucking meanie, and he was saying things, and he said things about me, and I said, I don't want to do it anymore, and I ran away, and I started fucking Nick Rekieta.
So, April M. Holt voices get a little tiring. I got the best show out there. I'm just saying. I'm just letting everyone know. I'm letting everyone know. Everyone know. See, everyone's copying me. They see me fight back. They see me call out these motherfuckers. And guess who is? Thank you to my lost interest for this clip. Guess who's in another line of copying the Mud Shark? Aaron M. Holt. Let's watch him talk about his hero, even though he's literally stole everything from Anthony Cumia, including his cadence, his voice, his humor, his racial humor. But now he's fighting back, trying to be cool.
I read the comments on Anthony's thing. First of all, when you have to go on Pat
You're a fucking
show
dickhead.
to be heard trying to talk shit about me.
Where did you get that take, Aaron? Interesting. I did 2.5 hours yesterday of saying if you got to go on Pat Dixon's show to be heard. Interesting. Now you have the same take. Didn't Pat Dixon do Steel Toe Show once? Can somebody please get me that clip and send it to me ASAP just so I can point out the hypocrisy?
That's bad. So that's almost too pathetic to comment on. But look, it's no secret. It's
no
not
secret.
been a good year for Anthony.
It's not been a good year for Anthony. It's coming from this guy. It's no secret. It's not been a good year for Anthony, even though my life's in shambles. I'm currently under felony charges. But yeah, everything's great. I went through a divorce. I lost my wife to another man. I got cucked out by another man. I violated a restraining order, but it's not been a good year for Anthony.
He's burned.
I mean, I wish I had this guy's delusion. I really do. You could get far in life just being this fucking delusional. You really can. Do you want to partner up, Aaron? Since we have all the same enemies? I'll come on your show. You come on mine. Never. You fuck. Hit the like button.
Some bridges by the way he handled that compound thing. I will say this about Anthony, and I felt this way about Anthony when it comes to, like, you know, Anthony never had us on compound. When people say Anthony had you on compound, Anthony didn't give a fuck about what happened on compound.
Interesting how everything
had us on compound.
Interesting how it all changes when he used to say Anthony had us on compound, and I was always saying E-Rock had you on. E-Rock was the reason why you guys were on compound. I said Anthony doesn't even know your fucking name. He has no clue who you are. And now it's all changed, right, Aaron? It's all changed now that Anthony's called you a clown, you're a piece of shit. To his own fan, his number one fan. It's got to hurt. It's got to hurt. I can only imagine if Chuck D, the great Chuck D from Public Enemy, hated me. That would break my heart. It really would, because I admire Chuck D. But the fact that he likes me and he'll send me the Public Enemy album a week before it drops, twice now, it's a good feeling. But imagine getting into broadcasting because of Anthony Cumia, the great Anthony Cumia from the O&A show. If you don't believe me, go read his 2 books where he talks about it nonstop. And he constantly reflects on the glory days. Time for the Uncle Anthony show. But look at this change. The turn, Doom. The turn.
E-Rock was a booster of ours. And,
E-Rock.
you know, what happened to E-Rock after Gavin said, I'll come in and I'll fix all the money problems you're having with Compound? Boom, everyone was out the door. The minute Anthony could, the minute anyone else offered to be the bad guy, Anthony did what he always wanted to do.
It's so funny watching these guys. This was his number. He loved this guy. He could do no wrong. Now look at him. You blew it.
Call the dead weight. Get rid of all these people that were costing him by his own admission, 50 grand out of his own pocket every quarter. He just
tell the story. We don't know the story. We need to know. Give us this is the Carl setup. Carl like setting it up.
He's so fucking afflicted. He's so incapable of being the bad guy. And I don't know why. I mean, the guy's probably pled to more crimes than I have.
Whoa!
So I don't know why he'll fucking bite a woman. He'll fucking beat
Oh,
a woman
no.
and get convicted of it. And but he won't fucking fire a few people.
Where was this Aaron M. Holt 6 months ago when you were sucking his balls? Go back and watch that Anthony interview with him in April. Watch him suck off Anthony Cumia. Fucking he blew this dude for 2 hours. Blew him.
Anthony, bite less, fire more. Your career would be in good shape. You wouldn't have to go on Pat Dixon's show. You don't want to go on Pat Dixon.
I know he's fighting against Pat Dixon. It's fucking great. I love it. I just sit back like this and I just watch these cucks. I'm like, because the Mud Shark's having the last laugh. All you motherfuckers. I'm watching. I'm laughing. Hit the like button. We're over 300 because that's what it is, baby. That's what it is. So fuck off, Aaron. Quit watching what I'm doing. Quit copying what I'm doing. Stuttering John, quit copying what I'm doing. I'm a trend center. Leo Gunn just gifted fucking 5 right in your fucking face, you fucking faggots. Whoa! Watch your mouth. I will. Leo Gunn. Leo Gunn, you were a great contributor yesterday, and thank you for rolling over today. We do appreciate it. As you know, Leo Gunn is my liaison between me and Kevin Brennan. I don't talk to Kevin Brennan off mic ever. So every conversation you've ever seen this past year has been on camera. Like you're all witnesses in case something happens. There's no small talk. There's no nothing. So when I hear Kevin's calling for me, it's usually Leo Gunn telling me, hey, Kevin needs you on the show. So thank you for that too. But thank you for gifting 5. 5, John. 5, Gino. Gino, that's $25, Gino. Wouldn't you like to have that memberships, Gino? Gino Bisconte. He wants your $5. And if you don't have $5, you better reevaluate your life. Because I just put out all these episodes. I did throw so many episodes of In Hot Water. I'm a great broadcaster. Don't take the vaccine. Kamala Harris is a piece of shit. Sign up for $5. Here's my wife, Kiki, who's on OnlyFans. We're getting married in 2 weeks. Anthony's not coming to the wedding. You suck. I win. $5 in my pocket. Big W has been a member for 3 months. This guy loves membership. That Rocky 3 clip should end in racism. How about when Rocky was teaching Adrian how to sing, "Take It Back"? Was Adrian retarded then? Take do 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 do. Take me back. Do 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 do. No do 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 do. Take me back. Do 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 do. Take me back. You know that's Frank Stallone, his brother. Take me back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, interesting enough about Frank Stallone, his brother Sylvester, you might have heard of him. He directed Staying Alive, which was the sequel to Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta, much anticipated. And Sly Stallone grew the beard and directed it. And they were having contract negotiations with the Bee Gees since they had that killer soundtrack. But the Bee Gees were being cons. That's why they all died, except Barry Gibb. And they said, "Nay, we want more money. We're not doing this song." So he's like, "Well, it's all right. Just get Frank to sing the song." And fucking Frank just said, "I'll do the song." And he got his number one hit. And he became a one-hit wonder. That shit happened. Don't believe me? Google it. Okay? I'm a 2.4 GPA college graduate. General motherfucking studies. What was that song called? It was called Far From Over. And it's kind of a jam. When I was driving to Petoskey, Michigan from Detroit, I was listening to this in the car with Nick Swartzen. He was controlling the iPod. I go, get me some Frank Stallone, dude. Yeah. Frank Stallone, everybody, on the American Bandstand. This is the end.
You made your choice and now my chance is over.
It's a hype train. It's enough Frank Stallone for today. You don't deserve any more Frank Stallone. You blow it. Dodo. NJ Rangers here. It's time for the Uncle Tony Show. It's time for the Uncle Tony Show. Grab a Budweiser. Here we go. It's time. It's time for the Uncle with Missy the whore and that bum Gino. It's time. Somebody make that parody song immediately, if not sooner. I'll Venmo you $10. Speaking of fucking Venmo, anybody on my Patreon right now, this is a fucking giveaway because we got to get shirts in coming for the fall. I have the shirts ready to go, but I have these shirts. So if you're a $10 tier or over, this is what we need to do over on Patreon, patreon.com. You need to DM me what size. I only have large and extra large. Zumock Mania shirts, baby. And I'll send it to your house. I'll pay for the postage, everything. It's a fire sale. That goes to you. That goes to you, Big W. That goes to you, Leo Gunn. That goes to you, So Thorough, Joe Burrow. That goes to you, Egon. Stephen Bravo. You can get one too. You can get one. You can get it. Holy shit. Mary Beth Johnson, the better half of Brian Johnson, just became a YouTube motherfucking member. Woo! Black Betty, bam a lamb. Thank you, Mary Beth Johnson. That's another $5, Gino. Oh my God, Gino. Gifted 5 more memberships. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, Gino, it's great. Oh, man. Hey, Gino, guess what?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he, today? He did great. He did great. Oh, another one, Gino. Another one. Oh, Gino, this is great. What a great day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
TK Suso, been a member. Shout out to Leo for the gifted membership, guys. Look at this. Proudly on display from Leo Gunn. Courtesy of Leo Gunn. Just delivered to you. Like Dr. Chow likes when I say, like room service at the Four Seasons. There it is. Grow up, Nick. I growed up last year. George. Okay. Yeah, there you go. No Diddy, no Issa. Whoa. Been a member for Chad. Don't block people. Stay strong. What do you mean? Block him where? I only have one guy blocked on YouTube. Twitter, yeah, I'll fucking block the shit out of you. Get out of my timeline. Get out of my @ mentions. Bye. I thought you said stay black. I can't. I'm black power all the way. Shout out. Shout out to Anthony Cumia, everybody. He hates this. Go look at his Twitter. Oh, right. Let's get to it. Z-Man, please go back to my super chat. Johnny Payton. Did I skip you? Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see this, dude. Sorry, Johnny. Johnny, forgive me. God. I'm sorry. Stuttering John takes your time every day, 45 minutes after you start always. Yeah, I called that at the beginning of the show. A couple people have messaged me about that. John watches everything I do. All these dudes, Steel Toast, they're all copying me. Go do your own thing. I'm telling you. We played John's show today. I played it up top, what you're going to watch today. Shitware, Barbara, Clay Adler, I sent you the link. Oh, guess who's covering Steel Toe, everybody? It's Carl from Rochester. Let's take a look. Oh, shit. What's going on? What's happening? What happened? Here we go. We're missing the whole WAT.
We do have an update on Nick Rekieta. Are you following this?
I have been.
Okay.
Aren't you guys like kind of, honestly, I'm being honest, aren't you guys like, listen, I know Carl has fans, obviously, and some of Carl's diehards hate me, and that's fine. I never wanted it any different. But is it just kind of gross, honestly, that he's covering Steel Toe now after they were boys, and he's like the last guy to the game, and he's just taking everyone's takes? It really is like gross, and it's grifting at its highest level. Like he's really cashing in on this. And now he's doing Corey Feldman. It's just so gross. This guy is, speaking of unoriginal, Carl is the worst of them all, man. And it's amazing. Anthony Cumia looks at everything through this guy's lens. This guy ruined Anthony Cumia. Anthony, are you listening? Because you gave this guy so much publicity and promotion, and after he just ripped you guys off, I mean, you really, really got him to a point in his life where he doesn't have to have a day job anymore. And you just fucking ball wash Carl, and you think what Carl says is what goes on. It doesn't. That's your biggest mistake. Carl hates me. Carl from Rochester hates my guts. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I always thought the guy was a dork from day one when I went on a show, when I trolled his ass and I was fucking with him in emails. Carl is unoriginal. He's just not funny. Carl, you're not. You're not. The only thing I'll give you props, you're well prepared, which you take quite a bit of pride in. Oh, you spend all day Wednesday researching. So you could take quotes out of context, things out of context, and then come up with your dumb jokes that land flat. But thanks to producer Chris and Lucy Tightbox, they're going to laugh anyway in your controlled environment with this whore, Lucy Tightbox.
So I want to play a quick clip from Legal Mindset, and then we'll get into it, because I've been saying this for a while. Nick Rekieta's case, of course.
Set up.
He's the attorney in Minnesota.
Set up.
They had the search warrant.
Yes, we need the backstory. Please, we need the backstory. Set it up, broadcaster.
And they busted down the door.
Yeah.
4 children in the house.
4 children, cocaine.
An ounce of cocaine.
Guns.
Different locations all over the bedroom.
Ammo,
credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards. Other shit. They had guns that were just out.
Right. Set it up. We've heard this. Keep going.
And like all this shit, all this paraphernalia.
Right.
Other drugs were found.
Yeah, other drugs were
ketamine,
found.
I think.
Right.
And so
then they got denied. Yeah, we know it all. For that.
And Nick's whole thing is, well, the search warrant wasn't valid. We get the search warrant thrown out. They can't use any of this evidence. We're clear to go. And I've been saying it's a possibility that, because there are some reasons that we'll get into here.
You remember when Carl said this was a work, when him and April were getting divorced? Oh, it's got to be a work. Carl's the dumbest guy out of all of us. His theories are always wrong. When I hit him up about my YouTube getting struck and he came back with his email, I was like, this guy's just a dumb fuck, man. But he likes to think he's the smartest guy in the room. I hate those guys like Patrick Melton. We're the smartest guy. They're usually the dumbest. It's their own insecurities. It's their own egos where they have to be that guy.
Actually, I'll explain it right now. So there's three things that Nick Rekieta was hoping would get this thrown out.
Here comes the ball washing to Pat Dixon, Anthony, and this fucking loser from The Office, whose last name I forgot.
And the three things were Aaron is called a concerned citizen in this search warrant. He's named as a concerned citizen. And there's a few concerned citizens, but they don't really explain that, no, Aaron's out for revenge. He's scorned. He wants to take them, them down. He wants to get them.
No shit. Aaron wants to take down Nick Rekieta. Really? Like I said months ago, got it.
Arrested. So it's not just a concerned citizen who saw him at the church and went, oh, that guy's
part of the story.
Right.
Dude, I'm going to go sign up to this guy's Patreon. This guy's really good.
The
producer, Chris, what a co-host that guy is. I mean, that guy is just fucking money. He's like, he's almost as good as Rob Saul, as Stuttering John's co-host.
Police officer didn't see the original video of Nick being drunk and coked up on his stream because Nick took his down, but somebody.
Carl, let me give you some broadcasting advice from a former radio guy who accidentally fell into radio, who didn't go to broadcasting school. I was discovered opening for Daniel Tosh. I was a comedian on the radio. You don't need to set every motherfucking thing up. This audience knows all of this. The audience knows. You're not getting new listeners. There's not new people coming on going, what is this show? What you have is what you got. That's all it is. They know everything about Steel Toe. It's been covered to death. Everyone's covering it. I was the first. Patrick Melton jumped on second and just ran it into the fucking ground. Kiki's now. Everybody's covering it. And we know the backstory. We all know the story. All the Clippers have the clips. They're all out there. Stallion 19, Doom, So Thorough, Joe Burrow, Will Heron. We've seen the clips. We know the story. No need for this long, boring setup that we all know, Mr. Broadcaster. There aren't new people coming aboard. You don't have new listeners. They're not discovering WATP. If anything, you're losing listeners. That's why you're covering up the Patreon numbers, Carl. Listen, you think I'm an asshole. You think I'm a piece of shit. I'm glad. Good. Don't ever think otherwise. Don't ever come around on me. Don't go, you know what? Chad's actually pretty funny. Don't want it. Don't need it. Because everything that you think's funny, I don't. I don't think song parody's funny. I don't. Okay? I don't laugh at your jokes. I never laugh at you. Okay, your roast was terrible, despite what Ray DeVito said, because Ray wants in with you for some reason, because he once did a show at the Funny Stop, and 3 people that heard him on WATP showed up. He's like, yeah, all these people from WATP showed up. I got to be in with Carl. And Carl, you and Kevin need to be good together. You guys got to be good. You guys got to be, come on, you son of a bitch. You got to be cool. So shut up with this setup.
Uploaded it. So the police officer saw a re-upload.
An edited version.
Well, I don't know if it was edited.
I thought that he was saying that it was.
Well, they're saying it could be.
Let me fast forward because it's like we know what's going on.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with that either.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird.
Who's this Lucy Tightbox whore? I really want to know. Like, why is she a thing? How many nobodies does he get to fill in to pretend to agree with him? Where's Pat Oates at? Holy shit, Pat Oates. Did you run away?
Legal stuff that can happen with all of these sorts of cases.
All right, just get to the fucking clip already.
Statements, significant material omissions or material misrepresentations that cause the search warrant to be.
He's a guy who's always drinking too, Carl.
False, misleading.
Patrick Melton's always high and Carl's always drinking.
Or
I love not drinking. It's fun. It's fun. I'm having a blast. I look good, dude. I want to fuck me.
Violation.
Clip it.
Of their constitutional rights.
All right. Let's get to the fucking steel toe shit. This guy's. So now they're going to go in on Aaron right now. Watch.
And then we also have Nick's motion to get a Frank's hearing
in
his second-degree felony case.
I love all these armchair legal experts like Carl and Steel Toe.
For drug possession around his children while he
Just convict Nick Rekieta already. I'm so sick of hearing about it. Just fucking take the plea bargain and get the felony and just serve your probation and move on.
he had guns in the house. Well, that motion was to get a hearing to see if he could get the search warrant thrown out, which if he did would basically collapse the state's whole case against him.
Yeah.
And it's over. It's all done.
Mhm.
So he went for this.
Johnny's just totally fucking mailing it in.
So his motion was not to have it thrown out. His motion was just to get in a building.
By the way, just to let you know, Steel Toe wears Steel Toe shirts because Carl used to wear WATP shirts all the time just to promote his brand. So Steel Toe does it now. It's so funny. I love this cuck on cuck crime. It's never going to get old.
Where he could argue whether or not
It should be
the
thrown.
warrant should be thrown out. So this is like, it's 30-3, and you're just trying to get
Man, this is the longest clip Carl's ever played. Where's his written down punchline coming?
back into the game. You know,
In his comment.
you're just
Here it is.
trying to make this competitive.
This fucking guy with the sports analogies. That's not the right sports analogy on this. You're down by 4 touchdowns. You're just trying to do this, get 1 touchdown back. No, he was trying to get it completely thrown out. He's trying to get the other team DQ'd so you win the game, you get a W. That's not the right analogy at all. It's turn everything into a football game.
Oh my God, Carl! Way to point it out. Oh my God, he's so dumb, isn't he, Carl? This guy's so dumb. He's a piece of shit.
It's the only way he knows how to talk is he's a child.
Even though you said he was a great broadcaster, a professional broadcaster, he had a well-organized show, but he's a piece of shit now. We got it, Carl.
Like that.
Even though you invited him to DabbleCon, you had him Skype into Content House, you fucking losers.
A little bit more from our buddy Aaron.
Is the most embarrassing one, where he's accused Deputy Pomplin of lying because Deputy Pomplin said that Nick and myself had a falling out, that we were friends and we had a falling out. And Nick said, well, he's lying because it was way worse than that. It was
While Carl's letting this clip go, he normally butts in with his unfunny remarks, but he's letting this one play out.
Yeah.
This must be a super chat show. He's back in the super chat business.
That sounds
Or he's doing the super chat business.
gay, dude.
Yeah, that sounds like you were in love.
Yes, that sounds like you were in love.
I love the way he's spinning this. It's more than a falling out. You want to ruin his life. I've had falling outs with people. We just don't contact each other anymore.
Me.
Just done.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, that person's out of my life now. I don't sit there and go, now, how do I get these children taken away from
See, I'm so much better than Aaron, even though I'm the same guy.
them and get them thrown in prison
Oh, good idea.
for as long as possible? And so that's the point that Nick's making. Is just like, yeah, it's not the
Yeah, Carl, listen, I'm not ever going to defend Steel Toe, but guess what? They fucking hate each other. That's what it is. I think they're both garbage, Nick Rekieta and Steel Toe. But Nick Rekieta was brought to that anniversary show by Chrissy Mayer. They start hanging around him. Nick brought cocaine. But Aaron saw his subs and his popularity online, so he wanted a piece of it. April's always been a whore. Nick was like kind of feeling him out. Kayla was kind of feeling him out. They were doing the drugs, the Molly. They start talking filthy. Nick Rekieta suggested wife swapping. Aaron, being the cuck that he is, presented it to April. April unanimously.
Yes. I want to fuck Nick. Let's do it. We need to do it. Yeah. No, I can't wait to fuck him. Yes.
So they were fucking each other's wives, blowing loads in them, unprotected. And then he eventually just lost his wife to Nick Rekieta. And he had buyer's remorse. He's like, what the fuck am I doing? I lost my fucking wife. I'm on cocaine. My show sucks. So he's pissed. He's mad at himself. He's mad at Nick. He's mad at April. He wants revenge. Same as I did with this show, Cumia'S Cucks. You guys were all piling on, coming after me. I said, revenge time. Revenge. But Aaron's such a fucking idiot. He shoots himself in the foot all the fucking time. So this isn't so far-fetched, Carl. I can look at it objectively from both point of views because I don't like either one of them. But I can see who's wrong, who's right, and why they're doing it and what their motives are. And their motives, his motive, yes, is revenge. He wants revenge. His fucking life is ruined no matter how he tries to spin it, no matter how many Al-Anon meetings he goes to and whatever his mom and dad and their new relationship is. He wants revenge, Carl. Why is this so far-fetched? You wanted revenge. You even said that, Carl, at Content House. You were like, I took it a little too far with Chad Zumock. It got too personal with me. You said that. You said that. Don't lie. You said that. You wanted revenge. I came on your show and I fucked it up. You and producer Chris hated me. You turned on me to impress Anthony, Carl, Steel Toe joined in. You guys were all joining forces. You wanted revenge. So, Carl, what's your big thing here?
It's way more than just a falling out. This guy's actively trying to destroy my family and my life. And Aaron's like, that's gay. What? What do you mean that's gay, Aaron?
Another thing, you remember when Carl, who's now butt buddies with Patrick Melton, you remember when he was just like, Carl, Patrick Melton's trying to destroy Steel Toe's life. He's trying to put him in prison with his illegal lottery. Like, what is he doing? And now they're butt buddies and it was all fine now, Carl? It's all what do you believe in, man? This guy will turn. No wonder why you love Anthony. You guys will turn on anyone on a dime.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What are you talking about?
That was his thing.
And Nick has only provided more evidence of that as time has gone on.
Carl can't believe it.
And regardless of how I feel about him personally, I'm embarrassed for him.
Oh, wow. It's always the bigger person, this guy. Okay. I wish Nick would not stop embarrassing himself. I hate that when that happens. Meanwhile,
Carl, I am so disgusted by you right now, the way you cover him. It's just so not authentic. It's not original. It's just fucking gross. Gross. You took your marketing major and you put it first. You'll do anything for you're like Chrissy. You'll do anything for a new subscriber, anything for a new viewer. You'll cover anything. You stand for nothing, man. You stand for nothing. I'm the only original voice out there right now because guess what? I can make amends with them and be cool and maybe get a couple of more dollars. You know what? Okay, let's go back to this. This was when I started trolling Stuttering John with the fake Venmos with Tony Mazer. Rest in peace. There's no problem with Tony Mazer and I just haven't talked to him. He doesn't care about any of this shit, the Dabbleverse. He's like, I have a life, and I'm like, good for you. But I remember, Shuli's guy, Joe, the producer, was sending me that stuff, and it was funny. It was a great troll. And he's like, come on the Uncle Rico show. Let's do the big unveil, and we'll have fun with it. And I go, yeah, that sounds like fun. We'll do it. And I came on, and as soon as I came on, I saw Anthony, and then I saw Carl. I didn't even know they were going to be there. Had no clue. I felt dirty. I felt this isn't right. I have a problem with these people. I have a show called Cumia'S Cucks. And if you go back and watch that episode, I barely said a word to either. I don't think I said a word to either one of them. I just kind of sat there, played nice, didn't want to cause a scene. We goofed on John and after that, I was just like, that didn't feel right. That was gross. I feel like I let people down. It didn't feel authentic. I didn't know they were going to be there. I had no clue. No clue. But I could have stayed that course because afterwards, all the Uncle Rico super chatters were hitting me up. They were sending me Venmos. It was very profitable to do what I did at that time. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional at all. But I said, nah, it's not worth it. I got to be authentic. People need the voice of truth. They need the voice of reason. They need somebody to know that they're going up against the grain. They don't give a fuck. I'll go through the storm. So I went right back to shitting on those dudes. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I admit it. Bad move. But I didn't know they were going to be there, to my defense. But if that was Carl or Steel Toe, they were like, oh, they would have played ball and they would still be going on that show. Not me. Not me. Sorry. It's real shit, dude. You're not real. I've been neglecting the super chats. Cumia'S prom date, everybody. Look at her. All 17 years old of her. It all started with Anthony helping me with my chemistry homework, and it ended with my feet in his mouth. Did he end up having sex with a 17-year-old, guys? Is that true? I don't know. Bill from Jersey, can you confirm that or not? Did he end up having sex with a 17-year-old girl? I heard that happen. I can't confirm. I can't break that news because I don't have my sources. And as you know, I'm all about the sources. NJ Ranger says, wait, Carl, you told me Nick's case be thrown out? Wait, Carl, you told me Nick's case would be thrown out? Oh, my God. Yeah, so Carl thought his case was going to get thrown out, too, like he thought the divorce between Aaron and April was a work. He's always right. Always. MLC forever. Ah, the good old days. MLC, everybody, with Kevin Brennan. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I still have your theme song, Kevy. Ha 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 ha. Strike my channel. Just kidding. Carl says, but Carl is sad. Let's be real. It's sad. I love the Carl hate. I'm glad people are coming around on that guy. They're seeing what I saw in him. Carl sucks. He stinks.
Yeah, boy.
Salvador M, everybody. By this time, excuse me, holy burp. I'm burping up. All right, there we go. By this time next year, will Carl and Melton still be friends? The Queen. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what they can do for profit. If somebody becomes the quote-unquote low-cow, they got to cover each other and throw each other under the bus. It's fucking gross. It's fucking gross. I bet you any amount of money Carl's going to that Detroit show. Or I'm sorry, Melton is. Even though he's going to that show. He's probably going to get that Drew guy to be on his super tip system. He's trying to I mean, he really did invite himself to these AC events, just trying to get in with these donors. It's so, I mean, if you really look at it, you see what they're doing. It's so apparent. It's so gross, man. I don't know. I just don't have that in me. I'm just not that guy. I'd rather make less money and have integrity and have my audience believe in me. You know, despite whatever, personal shit, like I try to be authentic when it comes to my relationships and when it comes to podcasting. I try to be real about that because I think in this world right now, there's a lot of bullshit. We all know it is on both sides, right, left, politics, everything. And people just want the truth. They don't want to be bullshitted anymore. And I feel like it's my obligation as the Mud Shark, the Z-Man, the Man in Black, Mr. I-75, to come correct. And I try. I really do. I feel an obligation to the audience to do so. So Salvador M, to your super chat here, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not surprised by anything. Guess who's back? MLC forever. Carl's teaming up with the shitswear, pedophile hirer, and a racist. Very sad. I'm not a fan of ESO. I tried to give him that second chance. Everyone deserves it. I thought even a pedophile, but I was wrong. So I fired his fucking ass. He's going to go to prison. He'll probably get his life taken from him. So I went in another direction. I hired a guy with no criminal record, no background. In fact, you can't find anything on this guy, Niso Ko. Guy's totally on the up and up. He's on the ones and two. He's quick. He's fast. No criminal background whatsoever. Decline Host has been a member for 14 months. This is an OG right here. You're looking at an O motherfucking G. This guy's been around for a minute. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Chad Schmiel Buckman needs to be stopped. Consider taking him down a notch. Yeah, this guy sucks. He's the guy always on Ray's show. Ray finds these weirdos on the internet and sends them the link. We were going to cover him on the last Ray DeVito show, and I'm sure we will get around to it. But yeah, Schmiel Duckman's a fucking weirdo. Again, I'll never cover him, just like Joey C. But if you haven't got a membership today, or if you don't have one, if you're not signed up to the Patreon, what are you waiting for? Sign up today so you can watch the latest episode of the Ray DeVito show, and it was a banger. Go watch it now. What are you waiting for? It's my favorite show to do. Everyone seems to like it. It's so niche, but people like it. And from what I understand, Ray hates it so much. He hates that show so much. So you need to support it. You have to support it. And every time you donate to it, every time you watch it, just know Ray DeVito hates it. He can't stand the Ray DeVito show. I love it. I love it so much. I got it. You know what? I got an email. Let me read this email. I get an email. I got a letter from the government from Craig saying, "Hey, Chad. I met you in the merch line in Grand Rapids for the Swartzen show. Big fan, new fan. I subscribed to your YouTube channel like you asked me to. Trying to get caught up on everything. Who is this Ray DeVito and why am I interested in this show? I'm fascinated by Ray DeVito, but I'm only going to watch Ray DeVito through your show. Keep doing what you're doing. Brand new fan. Fuck Ray DeVito." So that's a guy who doesn't even know Ray DeVito. And he fucking loves the Ray DeVito show. So it's universal. Everyone loves it. New fans are loving it. I'm getting sources here, everybody. I got boots on the ground. I got people watching. People are giving me information left and right. If you got a tip, if you know anything, email me, chadzumock@gmail.com, or just call and leave it on the drunk dial hotline, everyone. We'll get to that right after this. 323-977-9642. This is from one of my sources. This is an exclusive. Buckle the fuck up. This is coming from Boots on the Ground. I don't reveal my sources. They said, "I've never heard anything about Anthony sleeping with a 17-year-old, but there is audio from a show where Anthony had to take her to the pediatrician. Also, at the end of that steel toe clip you played of him talking about Anthony, he kisses Opie's ass after going after him all these years." Wow, I fucking X'd out of that. I didn't realize Steel Toe is now trying to back up Opie. It's too late, dude. You got into the Anthony business, bitch. You threw all your cards down on Anthony. And now that Anthony's clowning you, you're trying to get back into Opie's camp. It ain't happening. By the way, Opie just DM'd me during this. I just checked my DMs on Twitter, and I got a DM from Opie. I'm not going to tell you what he said. So yeah, dude, Steel Toe, you didn't do good. You didn't do good. You keep making bad decision after bad decision. You keep backing the wrong horse. You're not doing good.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
You did really bad, dude. Your life sucks. It does. That's why you're getting clowned. And every poll says you're worse than Stuttering John. And now you're defending Stuttering John. I don't get it. What is going on? You guys check out Chrissy Mayer's YouTube lately? Holy shit. Let's take a look. This bitch. Wow. Again, she went up 1,000 subscribers. She's at 97,000 subscribers. I mean, I love her fake reactions and all these little YouTube JPEG She's always like concerned and shocked, like, oh my God. But she's covering Donald Trump. She's doing celebrity news. She's teaming up with the Star Wars guys. They're talking Star Wars. Anyway, she can get a fucking view. Anyway, the Simcast, a bunch of whores talking sex. Keep it up, Chrissy. Keep it up. We're buying into it. We're all buying into it. Gums. Don't strike. Don't strike. 97,000 my ass. Get the fuck out of here. Here's Aaron talking about April.
Some help with the water heater. Can you come wrench on it for old time's sake? The water heater, he means. No, I don't think we're going to be seeing any of each other for quite I would say probably not even our funerals.
Why not?
I would say we'll probably leave those.
I want to come to the funeral.
To their loved ones as well. If I die first or if she dies first, I don't think I'll be seeing April Anderson ever again.
So we're never going to see this reunion?
Thank you. I have no intention to.
We're never going to see this reunion again. This is sad.
All her lies and horseshit. But don't worry. It's not like it affected my kids or anything.
Oh,
it's not like my oldest cut her out of all the pictures because she knows what she was up to.
I like cocaine more than your kids. Cocaine was better than your kids, and I like Nick's property to shoot the deer on better than your kids. And fuck your kids. I'll never talk to your kids again.
It's not like my ex-wife and I had to have a talk with her because of all of her horseshit behavior going public.
Aaron, you remember this? Aaron,
you don't develop a deep hatred for someone.
You remember this?
And then, of course, all the not taking responsibility.
Woo-hoo! Hype train. I just sprung it out of anywhere. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Anthony Cumia to the hype train. As you know, Cumia likes to sing karaoke because he's gay. Let's go. Yeah, it's Anthony Cumia hype train, everybody. Yeah. We're doing it. Yeah. Whoa. Who's on the hype train today, everybody? Do you remember when I took this steel toe? Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! John's on the hype train. He's been a member for 6 months. The Sharks killing it as always. The Dabbleverse is going to need a bigger bow. Whoa!
Get this Sean thing out of my face. I don't like the hype train. I hate the hype train. You took the hype train. You need to go to jail for taking the hype train. You need to get a felony charge for taking the hype train from me.
Fuck off. The Cumia hype train, everybody. Anthony Cumia. Yeah, broadcast legend living in South Carolina. Can't get it on any good shows. Use his favorite with Nick DiPaolo, but has to go on Pat Dixon's Rumble show. Fall from grace. Fall from grace. Yeah. Jeff Closer's on the hype train. Jeff motherfucking Closer, your moderator's on the fucking hype train. Cucks is on the hype train.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's happening. We're doing it. Yeah. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's on the hype train? Nick Swartzen, Toilet Head Tour, $100 sponsor. Go see Nick this weekend. Woo! What's up? It's a hype train. God damn it. Get the fuck out of here, Cumia. You pedophile. Not even alleged. Sue me. Sue me. Call Vince the lawyer. Oh, Mary Beth Johnson was on the hype train. I'm sorry. Thanks for becoming a member earlier, Mary Beth. Here, I'll give you something. All right. There's your hype train. Get the fuck off the train. Mary Beth Johnson, fucking get in the kitchen and cook Brian a meal. You're the woman. He's the man. You understand? Do you listen to me? You cook him a fucking meal. You clean the kitchen when you're done. You wash the fucking dishes, Mary Beth Johnson. Then you clean the house. I want you to dust, sweep, scrub the toilet for Brian, who brings home the fucking bit. No, I'm just joking. Protect the ladies. Protect Mary Beth Johnson. Protect G-Rod. Protect KB. Doodle. I believe T-Gun. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's a lady. Pretty sure. Take care of them. Too many dudes in this fucking world that we're in. Too many sausage fests of white dudes. We need diversity in the shitverse. We need more than just big black. We need Mexicans. We need Asians. And not Asian Pat Dixon. We need real, authentic people. I'm bringing diversity back, baby. I'm left wing now. I'm a left wing grifter. Kamala Harris 2024. Is it working? Is it working? Where's my super chats? I'm doing the opposite of Chrissy Mayer. Speaking of Brian John, tell her much. Yes, yes. Fucking take care of your man, God damn it. Stand by your man. Hi, Brian. Hope you're doing well over there. Tell Kevin Smith I said hi. No, that movie looks pretty good. That 4:30 movie. I'm going to go see that. It's getting good reviews. Going to go check out the Kevin Smith movie somewhere. Oh, Black Betty. Where are we here? What are we missing? What are we missing? Let's go back to Anthony. Wait, no. What else do we got here? Oh, did you guys hear the news? Here's a little lighter sec. Let's get off the Cucks real quick. I don't know if you know this, but the last Kmart closed, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I was a proud Kmart worker. It was my first job. I worked there for 4 days. I named my dry bar special Kmart Ready. And the last Kmart, the full-size Kmart, is no longer with us.
Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and I finally made it to Bridgehampton, New York to see the last full-size
Kmart
in the continental United States.
It's gone.
There is another Kmart in Miami, Florida, but from what I've heard, it's only about the size of a CVS.
Tony Mazur went to the Kmart in Miami of Florida on purpose. I'm not joking.
Or Walgreens. This, however, is the real deal. Except for the lack of customers, this Kmart feels a lot like the ones I went to growing up. But as you'll see, there were a few things that felt a little bit off about this place. So come along with me and my mom, and let's take a look around.
Yeah.
Blue light specials.
Blue light specials.
Where?
Did they have blue lights up to the end? I remember the blue light special. I remember I got a Tron action figure at a blue light special in Streetsboro, Ohio. My Aunt Janet, I remember distinctively, I was age 7. I bought a Tron action figure from the movie Tron with Jeff Bridges. And then afterwards, my aunt took me to McDonald's. I got a Happy Meal. It was the greatest day of my life.
Which they're actually, I think they're owned by the same company that owns the remnants of Sears.
Oh, is that
And
right?
I think Sears.
Well, rest in peace, Kmart. You're done. It's time to move on. Things change. Things evolve, okay? It's 2024. Things are different. Got to move on, including your segments. You got to know when to nip it in the bud and move on to the next segment. And that's why we're doing the drunk phone calls.
I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrinkle drunk. What's up? McDrinkle drunk. One time. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. Give it up. McDrinkle drunk. That's my name. McDrinkle drunk. I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk.
Call the drunk dial hotline 323-977-9642 323-977-9642. Leave a message. It doesn't matter what it is. You can talk shit, you can rant, you can rave, you can tell jokes, you can fart. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can be high. Where are my potheads? Why aren't you calling the drunk dial hotline? Let's go. Come on. Smoke weed every day. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the drunk dial hotline, before we get into it, I got a package sent to me. I forgot to do this. People like to send me things randomly. I know Jessica Flatcat sending me something. She asked for permission. I prefer you ask for permission just so it's not anthrax or something. But I haven't opened this yet. I'm opening it. This is from Stu John. He's a $100 supporter on Patreon. He's not a super chatter. He likes to low-key watch, kind of like Carlos Danger's boy. So I'm pulling it out. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got. Oh, cool. I got a note. Note says, look, I got black basketball shorts. Stu John says, I know you like black basketball shorts. Enjoy. All right, this is kind of cool. Kind of random. Kind of random. Well, thanks, Stu John. Hit me up. I'll send you a Zumock Mania shirt and a bracelet. I don't charge for those. I just give them away. I'm a giver. I'm the opposite of Melton. I don't take like Carl and Melton. I give. Remember, I'm the only guy who told Silk City go suck my dick. I told one of my Patreons to go suck my dick. I keep it real. I don't pander to every fucking person. If you're whack, I'm gonna bye. All right, let's get to the drunk dial hotlines. I've been wasting time. I wasn't even do a show today. This one's ladies and gentlemen, this is from the 414 area code. I don't dox, don't worry. I don't even know who these people are. This is about Stuttering John.
Hey, Chad, this is Rich from Milwaukee.
Whoa, Milwaukee.
John, for some reason, blocked me on Twitter.
Stuttering John?
Who blocks a nobody like me on Twitter? That's how, it's just incredible. Anyways, if you happen to talk to John, let him know that Lily said that her car payment is due. And she knows he just got his YouTube check.
All right.
And wants to make sure he pays it off before he
I'll be
bowls
talking to
it all
John.
on Coors Light. And his nickname is Lion Stuttering John because the only time he stutters now is when he lies.
It's time for
Once
the
again,
Uncle
this is Rich
Rico
from
show.
Milwaukee.
Time for the
Blocked
Uncle
by
Rico
Stuttering
show.
Lion Stuttering John. Have a good one, Chad. Bye.
Bye. Hey, I'm going to tell John immediately after the show's. I'm going to call him and we're going to talk. He's probably live right now. Let's check in with Stuttering John Melendez, who's in the shitverse with Anthony Cumia, with the potato, with me. If you're a loser, you're in the shitverse. That's a fact, Jack. Oh my God, he's got Rob Saul on. What? Shocker.
Who's fun? It's Ian Halpert. He's been in entertainment for years. He's very vocal. He's fucking funny as fuck. Oh, here comes his author. So Rob,
Yeah.
So
I mean, Rob Saul is now his permanent co-host at this point.
this is Danny Rossner. Danny, how are you?
Well, I feel like a fucking idiot.
Bye, Danny. Holy snooze fest. That's going to be a fucking snooze fest with Danny and Rob Saul. Whoa. Whoa, it's going to be boring. You're not missing out on anything. Just boring, boring, boring. That's a fact, Jack. 323-977-9642. Let's go to this call.
Yeah, Brad Thacker freaked out in Milton's Discord and left in a huff.
Whoa, let me listen to that one more time. I think he said who I thought he said, but let me double check on that. Hang up the phone, would you?
Yeah, Brad Thacker freaked out in Milton's Discord and left in a huff.
Thanks for the call. You know what? 3 people have DM'd me about this. I hate giving this guy any kind of light because he's a fucking nothing and he's a fucking compulsive liar. He's a piece of shit. I said from day one, Brad Thacker is a former comedian, if you want to. He's more of a booker than a comedian. What he would do is he got laughed out of the comedy scene. He burned every bridge. He was always trolling, and he's mentally disturbed. He's got problems. He's just a fucking weird dude. There was rumors that he was he got caught doing gay stuff with other men. He was molested as a child. I met him in 2012 or 13, and I have the email when we did a show together. He booked Jim Florentine at some theater in Cincinnati, the Taft Theater where Nick Swartzen was just at. And I met him there, and we corresponded on a couple of emails throughout the years. And then around 2017 or so, he took a turn on me from out of nowhere because I got in a fallout with another comedian named Joe Howard, this comedian out of Cleveland, who's just a piece of shit of a human being, fucking alcoholic. His wife left him because he was an alcoholic. He likes to tell the story that he became an alcoholic after he found out his wife was cheating on him. But the fact of the matter is his wife was trying to leave him because he was an alcoholic. And I remember it because I helped find out. I helped the guy find out his wife was cheating on him because he was so drunk and clueless. I go, dude, your wife's cheating on you. Then I found out the guy she was cheating on him with. So anyways, he tried to spin it and made her the bad guy, but he was a real piece of shit. He would pick up his daughter from daycare drunk. He would throw her in daycare and get drunk throughout the day. Anyways, he got forced to recovery because they were about to fire him at his job at Ford. So he went to rehab for like 60 days. And I swear to God, his rehab counselor was Maxwell. You remember the radio DJ? Bill from Jersey knows who I'm talking about. Maxwell, his name's Paulie. He was a rehab counselor at Glen Bay, and he got Joe sober. And Joe was a fucking asshole to Maxwell forever, nonstop. So he got Joe sober, and of course, Joe started talking shit immediately after he got a rehab. He's the only guy who ever got sober who became a bigger asshole sober. So Joe turned on me too, even though I helped him with everything. He's a piece of shit. And then because Brad was watching it from afar, he thought the need to pile on with Joe, and he made up a bunch of lies, and he ran around lying about me, and he got obsessed with everything I was doing. He contacted my college roommate, Trevor. I have the email. He contacted Side Splitters trying to get me fired. He was going out of his way doing everything to make sure I didn't get hired by anyone, make sure I was getting fired. He took it to a personal level. And then when Melton and I had our fallout, he immediately ran to Melton, and Melton took him at his word for everything. And I go, Melton, you don't know who you're dealing with. And Melton and Brad was feeding him all these lies about me because he wants to bring me down. He wants to bring me down. But he's a fucking psycho. He's a weirdo. He makes his Twitter private every 5 fucking seconds. He's got no friends. Like I said, he's a closeted homosexual. He's got a lot to hide. And he lies nonstop about me, including whatever he thinks our relationship was. We were never friends. maybe acquaintances at best. I barely knew the guy. I knew he was mentally not there. He wasn't playing with a full deck. And I just said, all right, just like the Cumia'S Cucks thing, just ride out the wave. Watch the guy fizzle. And now I hear everybody in Melton's Discord is turning on this guy. They realize he's a fucking lunatic. And now everybody's sending me DMs that he freaked out and left Melton's Discord. He's lying, saying I'm going after him and his job. I don't know where the guy fucking lives. He's a fucking creep. I have him blocked on everything. And I suggest to anyone who thinks this guy was a cool guy, he's not. Trust me. Look into him. Feel him out a little bit. A lot of people are turning on him. Doom the turn. So, Brad, you're a bitch. You're running just like Kate Meany. You come in, you try to cause problems, and you run away like a little bitch. And you are. You're a bitch, and you were a terrible comedian. The only way you got booked is what he would do is he'd get like all the fucking whack packers, the killers of comedy, or some former wrestlers like Mick Foley, Bob Levy. He would book them in venues, and then he would open for them. He was the opener. That's how he got his gigs, and that just fizzled out. And he started doing Comic-Cons because he wants to meet all these B-list, C-list, D-list celebrities and suck up to them. But he's a fucking weirdo from Cincinnati who never made it in comedy. He's always been jealous of me. He's been obsessed with me and my career. He's contacted people that I have friendships with or relationships with. But here's the thing that I did is every comedy club, every place I go, everyone I meet, I warn them about this guy. So I do a preemptive strike on him so they find out who he is when he calls. So doesn't surprise me one bit that he freaked out in Melton's Discord and ran away. He ran away. And then hopefully Melton's smart enough and he finally came around on this guy. Like, this guy's a freak. He's a weirdo. But, Melton needed the content, so he's going to use him and take him for his word. But much like his buddy Joe Howard, and by the way, that's another thing. I guess they partnered up and they went to a pro wrestling amateur event together, thinking they're going to stick it to me. And I found out this weeks later, and I just laughed about how pathetic they are because they're fucking losers. The lowest of the low, just scumbags. Oh, it's beautiful. So now that everyone hates Brad Thacker, I warned you. I warned you. Anyways, thanks for the drunk voicemail. Thanks for calling the drunk dial line, 323-977-9642. And my phone's blowing up right now. Thanks for calling the drunk dial hotline. Never gets old. I'm the funniest guy ever.
McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrickle drunk. What's up? McDrickle drunk. One time I'm drinking. McDrickle drunk. Give it up. McDrickle drunk. That's my name. McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
My man, White Flavors for the theme song. It's Jesse Angel, my bodyguard, my Kevin Costner. I'm her Whitney Houston. I will always love you. What the fuck, man? Am I chopped liver? You forgot him. What? I forgot him, or I got him. What? I don't know what's going on. I forgot him. Forgot what? Oh, the shirt? I mailed you a shirt. Dude, check with your neighbors, dude. I mailed you the shirt. I put it on there. That shirt came to you, Toots. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? JD Straight Shot, the biggest Sam Roberts fan in the business, everybody. This guy loves Sam Roberts. Send Opie the link. Out of everyone from the O&A show, him and maybe Club Soda Kenny are the most normal. Let me just say this about Club Soda Kenny. Clip it, tag him. Club Soda Kenny is the fucking man. Club Soda Kenny is the most reliable, trustworthy, solid individual I've ever come across. Just a good man. Always takes time, takes my phone calls. I called him for so much advice throughout the years, and he's always been there. He's always given me the greatest advice. Every time I'm in trouble, when I was in trouble in the Bahamas, I called him when that ski mask tried to get me deported. Always picks up the phone. Just a solid dude. Club Soda Kenny is everything. And it's not even a name drop. I'm not trying to brag I know him. I'm not trying to sound cool. I want it out there in the world how great of a guy this guy is. He is the legit dude. Whatever you heard about Club Soda Kenny that's good is true. He is just he's the man. That's the reason why he's still, to this day, being hired by Bill Burr and Schumer. Everyone loves this guy. He's just a good man. Does the job. just always there, reliable. You know, every time Florentine does a show in the area, goes to visit, you know, always making connections, always trying to hook people up. Like I remember he tried to get me on Opie's show one time. We were in the hallway of Sirius XM and Opie was just doing the show with Sherrod and all them. And Opie, you're being a weirdo. You want to let me in? I was on Karen Hunter's show and I just did Bennington. You wouldn't let me on the show, Opie. You wouldn't let me on the Sirius XM show. You know it, Opie. So Club Soda Kenny tried to make it happen, and he's a great dude. Again, Anthony, Club Soda Kenny loves me. So does Dr. Steve. So does Opie. So does Jim Norton. But the only one that doesn't like me is Pocky, because Carl says I'm not funny and I'm a piece of shit. So, Anthony, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone else likes me but you. Aw. You got Carl. You'll always have Carl. Listen to WAT. Everything he says is true. Listen to him. Jesse Angel. You said protect all women, and you didn't name me. Jesse, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Protect Jesse Angel. I'm getting more sources. I appreciate that source from my guy who knows who he is. Let's just say he's a Raiders fan. By the way, Browns Raiders this Sunday. I'll be making bets. I think I'm going to be on Kevin's show later for the football show. I won't be on camera with Ray because Ray sucks. I will be calling out Ray on his bullshit in between takes. He needs to be held accountable. His feet need to be held to the fire. Doodle, did you queue it up? I haven't been there in a minute. Where are we at in the free chat? Where are we in the free chat, Doodle? Did you call your shot? Club Soda, Ruben says, Club Soda, Kenny's a good egg. He is a good egg. He's a great egg. He's a fantastic egg. Thank you. There we go. Boy, that week without Doodle was the worst week of my life. What did we learn? Oh! Holy. What the fuck, Niso? Turn it fucking down, you fucking... That's better. Jesus. Don't want you fucking kick you to the curb like I did ESO, you fucking dummy. The ones and twos, baby. The ones and twos. What did we learn? We learned I better be there today, Chad. I'm excited for the football show for once. We'll see what happens. He might forget about me. Don't you forget about me. We defended you, Jesse Angel. We defended you. Where's Mr. Kill Everything? I want to come on Saturday's show, Kevin's show, and beat that motherfucker up, that fat fuck. We learned tow and call our cucks again. We learned cuck on cuck crime is better than room service at the Four Seasons. He loves that. He loves it. We learned Chad equals funk, punks. Don't fake the funk, man. I bring the funk. We learned to protect the ladies. All of us. Including Mary Beth Johnson. We learned I got to get back in the kitchen. Get your ass in the kitchen, toots. Make your man a meal. Wash those dishes. Sweep that floor. Scrub that floor. Shovel that driveway like April M. Holt. Clear that roof. Hunt for deer. Go hunt for deer.
I hunt on Nick's property. I hunt for deer, not Mary Beth Johnson. I hunt the deer. Mary Beth Johnson doesn't.
Shut the fuck up. We learned Chad has past ghosts that haunt him. Ooh. Yeah, we learned Kmart did not hit the goal. They did not. They did not. We learned Brad Thacker holds a grudge. No, Brad Thacker's a fucking lunatic who needs mental institutions in his life. We learned I already read that. Get out of my life. Fucking dummy. I didn't mean that. We learned that ape is a whore. You said hoe, I said whore. We learned a new intro song coming but the song stays. Yes, we got to get a new intro countdown. We learned Ray loves hot dogs. He does. He loves dogs in general. We learned that Chad is everyone's daddy. I'm your daddy, baby. I'm your daddy. Call me daddy. What happened to that podcast? Those two broads. Anyways, today was a great show. It wasn't even supposed to be a show, but thank you to the hurricane and all the stores being closed and the movie theaters being closed. I did a show. Did I hit the goal? Probably not. I do want to thank the people that gifted memberships. Stephen Bravo, Egon gifting 5, Leo Gunn gifting 5, Mary Beth Johnson for becoming a member of the Kush King gifting 5. Who else gifted? Let's do the Venmo check before we bounce. And drum roll, nothing. All right, fair enough. Doesn't matter. I just want to say in parting, thank you for watching the show today. It'll be up on Patreon. Sign up for as little as $3. Consider it. Please consider signing up to the Patreon. We're at an all-time high. Thanks to all the new members. Get video and audio up there. Please remember, if you need to hide something, if you don't want to be found, you don't want to be heard, go on Pat Dixon's podcast. Right, Anthony Cumia? You fucking bitch.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl. Kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.